welcome to King Kansas Movie Reviews right here on YouTube. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another review right here on my YouTube channel. Gonna get right to the point, guys. The King was asked to review, well, me anyways, a movie that just kind of like dropped last month on Netflix. What movie am I talking about? I'm talking about this little movie called The Two Popes. It stars Anthony Hopkins and Jonathan Pryce. They, I guess, they portray Pope Benedict and Pope Francis. From what I've been told, it's kind of like the friendship that they struck up through controversy. I know the Catholic Church was going through major issues with all the serious issues, actually, with allegations of some of its priests and stuff dealing with the molestation or the abuse of children within its confines and stuff. Very serious, so they decided to somehow meet up or something and strike up a friendship, pretty much. So anyways, like usually, guys, I do a non-spoiler and spoiler. I'm not going to do too much of a spoiler. I will be revealing certain details, but it won't be revealing, because honest to God, even if I told you certain details, it wouldn't ruin this review for you, because you have to physically sit down and watch, I guess, basically a long ass conversation is the only way I'm going to do with it. It is political at times. It's serious at times. It's cool how you got two different people or popes, well, one pope to be anyways, with different ideologies within the confines of their religion. In this thing, it's Catholic, being Catholic. You know, they're supposed to be, you know, with God and all this stuff, and then it deals with current issues that, you know, you got to kind of, one pope has to say that, you know, you pretty much have to change with the times, you know. The world has changed, so then they have to change and learn how to accept and to kind of like follow where their people go in order to be more effective, I guess. But the other guy's kind of like more for the old school, and this is tradition from day one. This is how it should be. This is how it has to be, even though people are asking for change. If we change it, then what's there going to be left? What is there going to be left to believe? So basically, what you get is one pope trying to convince the other pope to basically change their ways. And one wants to resign. He wants to kind of like get away from this, because he's been through a lot of crap, you know, with growing up and stuff. But you learn that a lot later in the film. And of course, you have one pope who, well, the pope, Anthony Hopkins Pope, Benedict calls him to come over. Sorry, Francis, to come back to deal with what's going on and kind of like get his opinion, because I think he'd been refusing to, I guess, sign or acknowledge the resignation letter. So this other pope, Pryce's pope, Benedict, comes, talks to him to convince him, here, I'm here, please sign this papers away. I want to just kind of be and not have any responsibilities. But it's through the conversations that they had, because it's literally, guys, if you're a big Anthony Hopkins fan, he basically carries the film. It's just the two popes, and that's pretty much the whole conversation. They kind of like tell their life experiences and stories and everything. If you're not into long, dramatic, you know, sit down conversation types of movies, you will not like this. I can tell you right now. I was kind of on the fence at certain points. I was like, oh my God, any longer? But then there's certain key parts that, you know, that keep you in. You know, if you're Catholic, you'll definitely be interested in this movie, 100%. Even if you're not, if you like to learn about different religions and beliefs and all that stuff, you'll love this too. I liked it. I didn't think it's like, oh my God, it should be nominated for Oscar glory or Golden Globes or acknowledgement or anything like that. I do like it. I recommend it. So I do give a thumbs up, but not like I'm jumping through the roof thumbs up on this movie. You're not going to miss anything if you don't miss out on it, to tell you the truth. But it is one of those sit down. It's about 2 hours long, if I'm not mistaken, on Netflix. It's good. It's a good movie. It's not one of my contenders for top 5 that should be, you know, even for Oscar buzz. No. I've seen Anthony Hopkins give other better performances, but it's basically two old dudes talking, and one convincing the other that, you know what, he shouldn't give up because he wants to step down so the other guy can take down. And then the other Pope, Benedict, kind of reveals why he wants to leave the faith, in a sense, because of what went down back in Argentina. bad stuff. He was not there like he should have been, and he's like, you know what, if this comes out and all that crap, you know, do I really deserve it? But it's pretty cool how everything goes around, and you kind of learn a little bit about the truth, and then one pope to be understands the other pope's stance or where he's coming from, like their point of view, and then they become very close friends. And the movie ends up with them watching soccer, because the one pope loves soccer. He's an Argentina fan because he's from Argentina. The other one in Germany. So they showed I think it's the 2014 World Cup when Germany played Argentina at the end, and they showed real clips at the end of the real popes themselves, which is pretty neat. So that's my review, guys, on the two popes starring Anthony Hopkins and Mr. Pryce, I think his name is. Jonathan Pryce. There you go. King's getting old, see? Just like the popes. But I would tell you to go see it. I'm not going to say jump up and down, you're going to miss out on a lot, but I liked it overall. I don't think it's a great film, or, like I said, it shouldn't get recognized, in my opinion, versus one of the top 5 movies. There's a lot more movies out there like Jojo Rabbit and Ford versus Ferrari, I guess, that were directed well. But go check it out. So I give it a thumbs up anyways. Let me know, guys. Let me know your comments in the comment section. Do you agree with me? Not disagree with me? Are you going to go check it out? Did you check it out? What are your thoughts? And that's pretty much it. So for my next movie review, guys, just stay tuned here on YouTube land. You'll see what I'll decide to watch. I might watch a TV series, to tell you the truth, and then post that up sometime over the next, 3-4 days. But stay tuned, like always, on King Kansas Movie Reviews. Stay off the King's throne, and go watch a couple of movies yourselves and enjoy, and stay out of trouble. Take it easy.